Okay, so we did not get a buy in the last round. We're not playing for any packs. I'm just playing because my rating has tanked. I lost the last 6 matches and I think 9 of the last 10. I don't think I've ever had a run this bad. So I'm glad I recorded it for you guys to watch. I made a couple misplays, but anyway, so this is us in the last round. We kept this opening hand here, sans the island, which is fine. Oh wow. So I think we want to play the Raptor now, so we can start evolving it with these guys. Also, if I play this guy now, I can't even really block with him. I guess I could, but I don't think he's blocking that much damage anyway. So it's too bad we didn't draw him last turn. Oh well. He did not attack. Giant Growth was in the last set. You don't have to worry about it this set. Ember Beast, okay. So there might be a reason our opponent was 0-3 as well. Alright, so he's not going to block anyway, so let's hit you for 1. Let's hit you for 1. And then next turn, we can play the other Frilled Oculus or the Ivy Lane Denizen. I could block, but I don't want to. I'll just take damage. Could be a pretty sizable chunk if he does the pump. No pump. He'll actually just try and develop his board, which is probably the right play. I haven't seen what it is, but that is the right play. Alright, so we're going to get back on the defensive real quick here. Alright. So, we can cast another Oculus, which will make his attacks pretty awkward. Yeah. So, like, depending, I'll hit another Evolve, and the ability to pump one of these guys, like if he just sends the whole team there, I can double block, or yeah, I can kill him, I can trade there. Martial Law kind of wrecks me, but not super much. See what we do here. So I'm trying to think, if he sends everybody and has a martial law in hand, which knowing my luck he will, he can use, what does he do? Just no attacks. Why would you attack? Don't be silly. Alright. So, if we block there and double block here, we can pump whichever one he has to assign damage to first. And we do have 4 power, so, alright, someone's gonna die. I feel sad about trading him off here, but just like I don't have any way to get rid of this guy otherwise. Alright, so which one? Does it just work that way? It doesn't tell me which one that is, but oh, it's the one without summoning sickness. I just click the ability through there. That seemed pretty good. Took no damage. He's kind of annoying, but we can double block again. So we do have Simic Charm available as well. So I think we just play out this Sage's Row Denizen and stay on the defense. Although his soldier creation can get pretty annoying. But he has to get so many soldiers to get through our guys. Yep. So Simic Guildgate. Do we just Snapjaw or Denizen so we can... Alright, I think we just Denizen. It's unfortunate that land came into play tapped, but... Ah, no. That one. We'll get +1/+1 counters galore. Oh! Wait, I meant to play the Snapjaw. Maybe not. Get counters. Counters. I'm fried. My brain's dead weight. I'm trying to get my head straight, but I can't figure out which Boros bitch I want to impregnate. That is... no. Some of these Boros guys are actually chicks, I think. You would have a decent attack there if you wanted it. So I think I want to Keymaster Rogue and bring my Denizen back up. So he's kind of annoying, but we can wipe him out. And I need to have mana up, or would like to have mana up for Frilled Oculus Slash. So he's got Plains and Smite. I think he missed a Guildmage activation last turn. Or a turn or two ago. He's probably fried too. So we've got a little bit of a clock here. We can Adaptive Snapjaw to make him bigger, make him a 4/3. That's probably what we're going to have to do. I kind of hope we draw an extra land. Kind of hope we don't. Actually, what would be great is if you drew another Ivy Lane Denizen. That would be awesome. chooses not to attack. I'm okay with this. Slaughterhorn. That's also acceptable, because we can just cast him and boost the rogue. Leave mana up. So since this is now our win condition, we want to leave mana up for Simic Charm to protect him. We can give him hexproof. Kinda hope we draw land or another green creature, because I want him to get up to 5 power next turn, so that puts him on a 3-turn clock. And I'd like to keep Simic Charm open, but I don't think I'm going to, because he's going to want to get rid of him sooner rather than later. So if he had a way to get rid of him, he probably would have cast it by now. Tick, 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 tick. Alright, I'm going to pause it. Alright, so he came back and decided to cast the Halberdiers, which is kind of okay. He is starting to get like a lot of stuff going here. So, Miming Slime. So I could just cast that to get a 4. Yeah, I'd get a 4/4, and that would give me another trigger, another green creature coming in to get him up to 5/5, and it's a good blocker for me to have. So I think I'm going to do that. Again, leaving up mana. And 4/4 blocks really well against his team. Alright, he's a 4/4. Oops. This is the one we do. And I'm just going to hide that. We can send that back there. Okay, so he does have mana left to put in another soldier guy. So I'm trying to think. If he does the Traitorous Instinct thing, whatever it is, threaten, I'm probably going to have to hexproof through that, because that's just going to make things super awkward for him. Yeah. Okay. Is this game 1 or 2? I have no idea. It's got to be game 1. Yeah, okay, so we're still in game 1. It's all just blurring together. Okay. So that's quite a lot of damage. Let's see where he's going to put that. I'm assuming the Keymaster Rogue. And I say no. Permanent control, gain hexproof. This guy's still a pretty nasty beater himself, but he doesn't have trample or anything, so that's something. You will not kill my win condition. You will not. Not. So we're going to cast the Snapjaw, and I think put a +1. Where did I put the +1/+1 counter on? Slaughterhorn or an Oculus, or no, the Denizen himself makes him a better blocker. Because he's on a 2-turn clock right now. Doesn't seem to have access to any life gain. Yeah. 3/4 is better than a 4/3 in this situation. So he can block like this guy. This guy's just, we have to chump him. Chump with this guy, I guess. So, yeah. Alright. He can double pump with that for the unblocked creatures. But Firefist Striker is going to force somebody out of combat. But I still have 5 blockers. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attackers. If I really wanted to, I can. Yep. Okay. So here it comes. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Stuff is happening. So he can't block. Okay. I'm kind of okay with that. Okay. So I should just assume he's gonna double pump to actually try to get some damage through. I should block wherever I can. I'm gonna have to probably, no, okay. So that guy can't block. Okay. Choose of the blockers. Okay. So Slaughterhorn, you are best to serve to block of him. And you are best to block of him. I think. You block him, you pump, and kill him. And okay. So you block him, you block. No wait, we're throwing you away either way. Take him out. Yeah, he's best to block that. Hope he survives somehow. Don't expect it. So it's a chump either way. I guess it's better to chump this way. And then the frilled Oculus. Okay. So we need to pump this Oculus. This Oculus does not need to pump. Okay. He's doing it again. Nice, take 6. That's fine. And I get through with my unblockable guy. Everybody dies. He maybe should have done that earlier. Yeah, he's tapped out and it's done. Okay. So, against this guy, I think we want the second Sage's Rodenizen. He blocks well. And we take out Totally Lost? No. Well, there's tricks. Maybe we take out Totally Lost. It's definitely expensive, but it does, and like all his stuff seemed pretty small. The one big guy was the pre-release card, and he has a comes into a play effect that's pretty nasty. So I guess we'll run it that way. Okay. Oh, Mulligan, my old friend, how we've missed you. Okay, that's a hand. It's not ideal. We're like, if we could just draw an island off the top, that'd be sweet. Island? No. Okay. Bomber Corpse. Alright. If he played the 2-1 Battalion Tapper guy, I'd be tempted to lead with the Oculus just for blocks. As is, this is fine. I'm happy to take 1 life in 3 turns from Boros. Very happy. Very, very happy. Warmind Infantry. Alright, so I could play the Slaughterhorn. Probably should play the Slaughterhorn. Let me think. See, it is gonna screw up my evolve, because like if I wanted to just do super evolve, I just play the sprite. A super evolve is to play sprite, then Oculus, then Slaughterhorn, and get this guy up to evolve him 3 times. But that might not cut it. So if I cast the sprite, it appears he can at least block the Bomber Corpse. But if I cast the Slaughterhorn, actually I might do that, because like assuming he doesn't have anything else, which is an if, big if, but I can, if he doesn't play anything else, the sprite can block the Bomber Corpse, and I'd take 2 from the Warmind Infantry, which is fine. If he does have some other stuff, the Slaughterhorn could trade, like if he has a haste guy, Slaughterhorn can trade with Warmind Infantry, I guess. No, I'm going to try and get the most out of my mana. Mana efficiency. It's what's good for you. I might be more attached to this guy than I should be. so next turn I can play the Frilled Oculus and I'll have mana available for pump. So we're just trying to keep this guy off balance and get this guy going. Spark Trooper. Okay, so Battalion's going to hit. We're going to take the Spark Trooper hit and take out the infantry. Trade with the infantry. So we'll take 7 or 8, I guess, with that. Assuming he did it to me, so that means I could actually kill him and stay alive. He's tapped out. That would mean I'd be taking 10, going to 8, but he'd have just a Warmind infantry on board. That might be better. So it's the difference of 3 life, and I get to keep my guy. So also his ability might actually be worse than his. Alright, so I think I want to play the Oculus, or maybe the Ivy Lane Denizen. Ivy Lane Denizen, and then I can cross this up. Yeah, I'm at 8 life, so he's got 3 toughness. Okay. Yeah, I'll play the Denizen and just strike with the Cloudfin Raptor, or I could just stay back. No, I gotta get some sort of clock on him. So if I do this right, I can get him up to a 4/5. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. So he attacks as a 6/3. I did not draw land, which is very sad. Very, very sad. So we cast the Crassus and double pump this guy, or I think I might want to make it 3/4 from this guy so we can do some serious blocks, and it'll make it a little bit easier for him to evolve again, potentially. Okay. Blue. So since I'm making him a 3/4, I don't care about the stack order, which I would have done it the right way. So we've got 3 blockers back, so we can attack. Gotta watch the clock a little bit, but we're kind of okay. Potentially could be Keymaster roguing and bouncing the Crossus. He does not attack, he does nothing. So I think that's still going to be the best move. Or putting the Slaughterhorn back in hand could be better. Slaughterhorn, maybe? Either way, they're both I get another trigger off of him. So let's attack. You know what, actually, let's put the Crosses back in, just because I'd feel worse trading him for some reason. No, do I? Maybe not. Yeah, there's 1-drops. Alright. I need to stop spending so much time on negligible EV decisions with my clock running out. But so anyway, as it sits here, if I don't put these counters on other people, anyway, yeah. So he's looking at a 3-turn clock between the Keymaster Rogue and I have no idea what he's got that he can't or isn't casting. Smite, probably. He's probably got a Smite. So I don't feel like putting more counters on top of these guys, so I'm just gonna go ahead and strike. And I've got 5 mana available, so I'm going to cast the Oculus and put a +1/+1 counter on him. Diversify your portfolio. That's what Wu-Tang Financial says. We're diversifying our +1/+1 counter portfolio. You might actually attack in for an Alpha Strike next turn to kill him. Looks like we can do that if he doesn't do anything else. I can't imagine he's missed a land drop, so he can't really be that mana flooded. But yeah, it looks like if we just strike, even if he throws up 1 blocker, we've got 3 power there, 3 power there, 3 power there. So looks like we could, he's got only 2 blockers. It looks like we could get through for some damage, for fatal damage, but I'm not sure. It might be better, more advantageous to not do that. Since we seem to have a positive game situation, and that would put things in flux where he could maybe make some blocks, do some combat tricks, something. Alright, I'm going to pause until he does something. Alright, he's tapping. Lots of lands are being tapped. Ooh, that's a bad one. It took him that long to cast that stupid spell? Really? So, I guess he should take the Ivy Lane Denizen? Alright. He's going to go for that one. Okay, that's definitely a good card for him. And now he just strikes in there. He only attacks with him? Really? Really? And him? And him? So obviously I have to block both those guys. This might be double block territory. Yeah. Okay, and he's tapped out. So I block that and double block here. So both his guys die, and I'll keep either an Oculus or a Denizen. It seems like the best outcome. Yes, it is. Now, I will have 9 power unblockable against him, and 1 creature. So, yeah, we'll be down to 5. So, just out of range of Boros Charm. So he's going to kill the Oculus instead. That's reasonable. So I get him back. What do I draw? Sapphire Drake. Okay, so I'm just going to swing with everybody. He has to block or he'll die. And the block is just a chump block. And I can drop 2 blockers for if he's got any shenanigans. So like active treason. If he has double active treason, is that what it's called? Oh, I won. Okay, I finally won a match. That's still just, I lost 6 in a row, just torpedoed my rating. Which I care about it, but I shouldn't. I don't know what's going on. No idea what's going on anymore. I just know I make, so of the four pre-releases we played, I went 2 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 3, 1 and 3. So that sucked. I got 1 pack and didn't really open any like massively expensive cards. I got a couple, the dual lands, the stomping ground, breeding pool. Alright, well, we'll try not to suck so much later. Peace.